out of all of the graven images of the modern-day era. For example, Statue of Liberty, the American flag, Mount Rushmore, the Great Pyramids, the Sphinx of Egypt, etc. There is one graven image that has become regarded as the most worshipped and revered images that practically everyone in the world bows down to. That is, the image of the globe. The globe is in every classroom. The globe is on every textbook worldwide. The globe is in the conscience of every human on the face of the earth. Yet, the globe is an idol, a graven image, a figment of our imagination. Yet, while the globe remains unproven, its existence is unquestioned. Practically, everyone believes in the globe. No one has ever seen it. No one has ever proven it. Yet, everyone believes it. I know what you are thinking. NASA proved that we live on a globe years ago. Oh yeah, NASA, a governmental space agency, created by kings and men, loyal to the worship of Baphomet. Let's just say, if the kings of old made gods for their people to worship, what makes us so sure that they would not do that today? The truth is, every image of the globe from space has been computer-generated and artistically rendered. By their own admission, our government lied about ever being able to leave the Earth. Then, the Apollo moon landings were a hoax. This is why they destroyed 124,000 reels of false moon landing footage. However, the globe remains an unquestioned belief by practically every human being on the face of the planet. It is such an unquestioned part of the human reality that most people become violent when they are told that the globe is not real. The Earth is part of a magical reality based in ancient cosmology that mixed occultism with science and called it the magic arts. Most of the doctrinal beliefs and precepts of modern-day science was established by an ancient occultist, magician and priest called Hermes Trismegistus. Hermes Trismegistus developed 3 parts of the wisdom concerning the whole universe. Those 3 parts were alchemy, astrology, and theurgy. Marsilio Ficino stated that they called him Trismegistus because he was the greatest philosopher and the greatest priest and the greatest king. The writings of Hermes Trismegistus was most influential in developing the understanding that we have about cosmology today. Accordingly, men like Galileo, Copernicus, and Isaac Newton developed their theories about the nature of the Earth and its shape and the universe from these ancient occult beliefs. The Earth is not a spinning ball floating in space. It is all part of a pagan religion intended to get us to worship the false god of science and magic. Listen to what the God of the Hebrews has to say about the globe. I have noticed that there is an evil spirit attached to globe worship. The globe is an idol. Earth Day, going green, recycled, save our environment, global change, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. All of these terms have to do with the way we view the Earth. While there is nothing inherently evil within itself about attributing a name to the Earth, there is something very wrong when the name or term begins to replace God as our center of attention. When we begin to use terms like save the Earth, we start to attribute a special significance to the Earth that I'm sure God never intended. While God did assign humanity to till and keep the garden, which means, by implication means to cultivate the Earth, He did not mean for the Earth to be our center of attention. Actually, God gave us 2 commands concerning the Earth. The first command addressed to humanity in the entire Bible is to be for the Earth to be our center of attention. Actually, God gave us 2 commands concerning the Earth. The first command addressed to humanity in the entire Bible is to be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it and have dominion. This command is addressed to all of humanity. In the story concerning Adam, he said, "You have been placed in the garden to till it and keep it." Yet nowhere in the Bible does he tell mankind to save the earth, or even commemorate the earth with special days. Earth Day, going green, recycle, save our environment, global change, Mother Earth, Mother Nature. These kinds of terms belong exclusively to a form of worship that God never intended. We worship what we focus on. Today's society constantly focuses on the earth. The UN summits often discuss the climate and our carbon footprint. The UN logo is one of the earth. There is a globe in every classroom. Teachers build lesson plans around themes like saving the earth, recycling, going green, and the like. No attention is ever given to God, and hardly in Christian and parochial schools as well. Somehow, suddenly the earth has become the center of our focus, the object of our curriculums and concern. At the center of it all is a globe. We open our iPhones, and the first screensaver that we see is a globe. Google Earth shows us a globe. We watch our movies, and the first image that Universal Pictures shows us is a globe. Plain and simple, it is a form of idolatry to attribute to the earth more significance than God intended. This is why I believe that the globe is an idol. For although they knew God, they did not honor him as God or give thanks to him, but they became futile in their thinking, and their foolish hearts were darkened. Claiming to be wise, they became fools and exchanged the glory of the immortal God for images resembling mortal man and birds and animals and creeping things. They exchanged the truth of God for a lie and worshipped and served something created instead of the Creator who is forever praised. So in essence, sin is a fundamental failure to rejoice in what we should rejoice in. Our worship has to be redeemed and rescued from futile things. Rather than rejoicing in our Creator, the Creator of all that exists, we rejoice in and serve shallow, temporary things that are here one moment and gone the next. The reason some of us swing from elation to despair so easily is that we rejoice wrongly. Our worshiping is in the wrong place. We spend too much of our energy and vitality on the wrong thing. Yet God, because He created us for worship, pursues our worship. The first commandment, listed in the 10 Commandments, is God instructing His people to worship only Him. He said to the Jewish people in Exodus 20, with major implications to all of us, "I am the Lord, your God, who brought you out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. You shall have no other gods before me. You shall not make for yourself an idol in the form of anything in heaven above, or on the earth beneath, or in the waters below. You shall not bow down to them, or worship them. For I, the Lord, your God, am a jealous God."